Hello guys, I hope all is well. This is your host Rami Kamar, market analyst at Centurion Invest. I hope you all have a great day today. Let's start analyzing. Let's first start with our website. I'll log in now. So of course you have to verify for security reasons. And now we're in the all-in-one platform where you can buy fiat, crypto, exchange between fiat and crypto, buy USDT, buy euro. Of course, we have the newly listed coin, which is the Ncoin. It is backed up by nickel, and you can now buy nickel from our website. The Ncoin has a very good project. You can start trading Ncoin and investing in Ncoin on the CI platform. And additionally, we have the CIX token. We have raised $2 million in sales for this token now between investors, retail investors, institutional investors, venture capitals. It was priced at 0.01. It is already at 0.015 for private sale. So it is expected to have a value of 0.03, so almost double in almost 2 months. And then, of course, it will go up and up to reach 0.05 and 0.06. So you can find it here at token sale. You can go to CIX or Ncoin and buy your CIX. Okay, now we'll also talk about the CI card. You can now deposit into the CI card, Visa card, so you can buy your crypto, buy Bitcoin, Ethereum through this card. You can order it either physical or virtual. We also have investment plans like the lifestyle plans and the student plan. So you can either invest for your retirement or you can invest so you can secure your child's future. It starts at this plan, which is the student plan, starts at 10K, and you have a $500 fixed monthly income for 3 years. Just imagine, so you would likely have around 80% return on investment. And lastly, we'll talk about the Centurion Pay, which is the Centurion ecosystem. You can now use this card, use your wallet for purchases through e-commerce, and use the card internationally. So you can see this page, and sorry, we will have just one thing more, which is the gift card. So you can buy a voucher from the Centurion Invest platform. For example, the Amazon gift card, you can pay in crypto, you can use BN Connect, you can buy Apple Card, you can even buy like things on Javaker, Minecraft, everything you would like think of, even PlayStation, not a store, sorry, PUBG. So everything you might think of, you can buy it here through the crypto. Okay, so now let's start with some analysis. I'll start off with Bitcoin. So let's take it full chart, and let's put it for the 1 week time frame. Okay, I will remove the drawings. So we start fresh. Okay, so Bitcoin for the past week or days has been ranging a lot. We will see this on the lower time frames, but from what I can see at the higher time frames, we are still not very much in a bad situation, unless this pattern, which is the double top, works and forms. So it's a very bad pattern, which is a bearish pattern usually. However, it is uh, what can I say, like a bit far from happening, because the neckline is a bit too far. So we have that neckline at 30K. I don't think like it will do something like this to break the trend line and retest and then continue downwards. A lot of analysts are predicting this, but I really don't see this happening, especially that the neckline is a bit too far. So for this happening, we will see like Bitcoin at 18K, 15K. However, I really don't see this happening, especially with like MicroStrategy, El Salvador. A lot of institutional companies have their average price around this level. Some have at 36K and some have at 30K. So we have these two levels, which are very critical. The 36K and the 30K are very critical levels, because the institutional companies have their average price around there, so they won't let the price come below that. This is one thing. So let's go to the 1 day time frame. Okay, so there's something I would like to look at, is that we can consider this as a lower high, higher high. So sorry, a high and a higher high, low and a higher low. So this is a high, this is a higher high, this is a low, this is a higher low. So this is usually a bullish trend, which is something like this. And let's remove these. Okay, so it's clear that this is a bullish trend. This is an ascending channel, ascending bullish channel. So there's really nothing to look here, unless that we can see a nice level at the 41K. So we can draw something like this, and then we can edit it on the lower time frame. So we can draw something like this. We saw that this level was a very big rejection area at first. It rejected here, it then uh, break this level. I tried to retest it here to continue to the upside, and then here it retested back to go to lower, retest here, retest here. It didn't break it directly. It took that like 3 to 4 days to break it. Then now it has become a support level and retested here, and now we are retesting it again. So what we can deduce from this and what we can conclude is that we are at a very good support level, which is at the 41K level. We had a bearish day yesterday, and now we are still in a bearish day today. We can see like Bitcoin opened at, let me see, Bitcoin opened at 42,250 and it's now at 41,680. So from the daily time frame, this is what I can see. We can also see this descending channel that is forming right here, and we can take the other channel from here. So this is what I can see. Let's dig to the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so this zone is acting well. We will not edit it at the 4 hours time frame. Okay, so I can see another level here. I can see like an order block or something right here. Okay, so this is another level that we can look at. So now we have 2 levels and a trend line. Now let's talk about the possible scenarios that will happen. Okay, I will talk about the overall weekly bullish trend. So we will not take a long short unless we break the 37,500 level. So let's do the analysis. So either Bitcoin rebounds from the 40K level, it does something like this. We are still at the 40K zone. We go to 44K, then retest the 42,200, and then continue upwards, reaching at least 50K. This is the first scenario we are looking at. If you want to take a screenshot or take a photo of what's happening now, this is the first scenario. The second scenario is that we break this 40K level. We do something like this. We go to 39,500 first, then retest 40K, 4,500, and then go to 38K level. From this level, we will see some ranging motion like this at the trend line and at the support level. We go back to 41K, do something like this, and then rebound upwards. So this is what I can see from Bitcoin. Can take another screenshot here to see the other scenario. Now, the worst case scenario that might happen, but I really don't see it happening, is breaking this trend line, breaking this zone and this trend line, and going to like around this area is the 32K. You can see it here. So this is a very bad level to go for Bitcoin to go there. So it's very unlikely, but it may happen. I'm going to stick to the first 2 scenarios, which are the 2 bullish scenarios. We either pump from here, from the 40K level, 4,500 level, or we go to the 38K level and then continue our motion upwards. So this is what I can see. Looking at this also, we can see that this is a downward channel. We are now either attempting, okay, so this is a high, this is a low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, this is a lower high, this is a lower low, lower high, and what we will do now is a lower low. So please focus at this. If Bitcoin was not able to pass through this level, it will not be considered a lower low and the bearish structure will end. Then we will see the scenario that we talked about, and then Bitcoin will pump from here because it was not able to do a lower low. However, if Bitcoin was able to pass through this level and do its lower low, we will continue with the bearish trend, then do the lower high, and then we will see if it can do a lower low, then it is the worst case scenario. If it can't do the lower low, if it stops right here, we will then pump from this, which is the second scenario. So this is how you mainly analyze. You must uh, group your analysis together. Your different time frames should give you the same analysis. If your daily time frame is telling you that it is bearish, and your 4 hours time frame it's telling you that it's bullish, then do not trade because you still don't have the right view on the market, or either you are missing something. So better to stay out of the trade until you have a clear view. So to summarize, weekly time frame is bullish. However, we have the short time frames which are still bearish for now. So as a conclusion, we can't take a long right now because the short-term structure is still bearish. Until the short-term structure stops being bearish, so a lower low is not created, Bitcoin stops right here. For the 4 hours time frame and the weekly time frame will be both bullish, and then we will have our pump that is needed. Okay, so this is a very important part of this video and this analysis. I hope you remember this, and of course we will keep updating you on the Telegram channel about Bitcoin and about this scenario in specific. Okay, so now let me see if someone has any questions. Okay, I don't see that someone has any questions, so let's continue. Let's go with Ethereum. Sorry for the lag, but because it's recording, so okay, so let's open another page. Again, sorry for the lag, but because we are screening and recording, so TradingView is lagging. Okay, so let's talk about the Centurion again until okay, I'll leave it here. So let's talk again about Centurion. a quick overview again. So on this page, you can buy your gift cards, your vouchers, Amazon, Apple Pay, Jawakir, Minecraft, Shahid, Skype, everything you might think of. And you can look at your orders right here. So in case you ordered something and it doesn't work directly, you can contact us through this message. We are live 24/7. So you can talk to a real customer agent and not a robot. So you first, of course, talk to a robot, and then in like a minute or two, someone from the team will help you. And a very important thing to remember is the CIX coin. It is like your last days to benefit from this coin. So let's say I want to purchase with 1000 USD. Is now at 0.02 because you actually missed the pre-sale. It will be public in like days or like 1 month or a bit less. So the price will go minimum 2x, 3x. So it's time to make your money. This is what I have for CIX. Now let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum is suffering. Okay, I will not remove the the trend lines and the drawings because it is still valid from last week. So we are still in this bullish trend. Yes, we are. So looking at the 1 week, for example, it's the same thing as Bitcoin. So looking at this 1 year trend, we are still doing this is a high, this is a higher high, this is a low, this is a higher low. However, when we zoom in, so when we look at this purple area in like a grouping in with the trend line, this is the area where we would like to enter our buys, as I said last week in the webinar. So last week, it's 2 weeks ago, it almost hit this zone and directly pumped up. So it's most likely that we will retest it, do something called a double bottom. It's a DB channel, DB formation, which is a bullish formation. So like expect something like this to happen. Ethereum will go down, do something like this, go down to here, and then we can pump up from here. This is a double bottom. This is one analysis I can look at now. Now, if you can see this, we are facing a huge bearish market now because of this double top formation. We sent it on the Telegram channel. We said that let me dig into the 15 minutes time frame and okay, so it was like around here. It was around 350. Around here. Okay, and I sent an update that Ethereum will start to face resistance at this level. Okay, so it was like this, and I said that it will start to face resistance at the 3380 level, and indeed it did. It hit the 3380 and went directly down. What we can do in this case, as I told you, we can either wait for this level to be hit again in order to take our buys. For now, we are sticking to the sells as the short-term time frame is bearish. We will stick to our sells until the market trend is broken. So let me see something like a channel or something. So it's approximately like this. Of course, since this is a corrective channel, we don't include it in the trend line. it was expected to do like this, as we took our longs like 2 weeks ago after our webinar. So we are doing a lower high and lower low each time, and this is our lower high, and this is now we are attempting to do our lower low right here. So as I said, short-term structure is still bearish. We cannot enter a long right now until market structure is established and the bearish potential is over. Still have bearish pressure. So yeah, that's it. We will wait for the 2,950 level to be hit, 2,890 to be hit, until we start looking for long-term buys. However, this area is a very important level to not to be broken, because if it was broken, it will break the yearly trend line, in addition to the zone, which is a very critical zone for Ethereum. So beware. Do not enter long-term trades. Just do some quick scalping. We will be sending some trades. We are already sending. So keep updated with us. And that's it from this webinar. I hope you all liked it. If you have any questions, please do ask us on Telegram. Engage with us on the live webinars. Let me see if someone has any question. So no, we don't have any questions, and I don't see any questions. So that's it. I hope you all liked this webinar. I hope it was useful and educational. And until we meet again, thank you guys.